No.
Hi, everybody. Very welcome along. Noel O'Neill here from the Ayurveda Centre, and I'm here today with Dr. Don Brennan. So I'm sure many of you know Dr. Brennan. He's a medical doctor, but also been practicing Ayurveda for probably more years than he cares to remember at this stage, but 30 years anyway, So Dr. Brennan, you're very welcome along.
Oh, nice to be with you.
Great. So today I want to talk to you about a product that is quite a big seller of ours, really. And in some ways, many people would consider it not to be a particularly an Ayurvedic product. And the product I'm talking about is Cytoplan 50 Plus, which is a multivitamin from the company called Cytoplan in the UK. Now, I know traditionally in Ayurveda that it's, vitamins and supplements and things like that were probably not part of the ancient texts really in some ways. I know herbs were used a lot that have, specific properties on the body in affecting Vata, Pitta, Kapha and helping to redress imbalances. But actual supplements were probably not really a major part of Ayurveda in olden times. And I suppose the idea was that everybody would get all their nutritional needs from their food. But I see that this is a product that you recommend to a lot of your patients. I see we sell quite a lot of it, and a lot of the people that are buying it have been recommending it by you. So my question for you, Dr. Brennan, is why do you feel this is a very important product and this multivitamin? And then the second question is why this particular one? This is one you asked me to get for your patients. It's Cytoplan. So they're the two questions I have for you. Why a multivitamin and why Cytoplan?
Because Ayurveda is about how we naturally evolve and grow, and in fact, aging is not a problem so long as we're balanced. It's the balance in the passing of time that allows us to maintain our vitality and our health. It's the loss of balance that causes health problems. So this wonderful insight from Ayurveda was contrasted by the current situation in our society where people are ending up with dementia, Alzheimer's, and all sorts of chronic illnesses relating to age. And the reality is that I suppose three fundamentals, I think everybody would agree, contribute to our wear and tear and aging. And one is that inflammation in the body and excessive response by our immune system to all its challenges, and the challenges being, of course, the lifestyle and diet we unfortunately choose often. Another factor is toxins, which we're exposed to in our industrialized society. But the third factor, actually, in our aging and our deterioration is lack of nutrition. And our reality is that in time, our digestive and absorption processes are deteriorating. They're not as vibrant as they were. So as the decades pass, we don't absorb the nutrients as well, and therefore our cells are deficient. So how can we compensate for this current situation where our society, our ways of living have distorted our digestive system as well and interfered with our microbiome and our ability to absorb? Then it's been shown that if we use natural ingredients and supplement, then we do manage to absorb more of these, giving much more nutrition to our body. And the gut being understood, the microbiome being understood to be hugely important for our immune system, it becomes supportive to our microbiome to reduce our inflammation and wear and tear in our cells. So two of these factors are contributed to by good nutrition. And as we age, we probably are wise to supplement. And the 50 plus from Cytoplan, I love it because it's food-based. And we now know that nutrients from foods are far more effective. So it's food-based and it's high quality. It includes also vegetables and herbs and fruits that are biodynamically grown to give that extra nutrition boost, as well as nutrients extracted from food matrix. So we get very high, very natural combinations of nutrients in 50 plus that really tick all the boxes in terms of our immune system, in terms of our cognitive faculties, in terms of our nutrition generally. So I love it because it's just one capsule which contains high levels of all the necessary vitamins, plus some minerals that improve our energy, our immune system, and that promote our health, prevent deterioration. One simple herbal. I would say no, that if somebody has a deficiency of, for example, vitamin D or vitamin B12, I think they probably also need to specifically use a nutrient to enhance that, along with the vitamin 50 plus. But as a general tonic and a means of prevention and supporting our system, I find 50 plus to be very good.
Okay, that's an excellent explanation of it. I'm just looking at it here, like it's 50 plus. I presume 50 plus is saying it's for people aged 50 over. Would that be fair enough?
Um, well, it's been formulated for 50 plus because it's really a multivitamin which people over 50 can benefit from. But absolutely anybody could benefit from the nutrients that are there, and it's a very simple combination. So I would use it for younger people as well. But
Okay. Okay. And I see a lot of multivitamins these days are actually synthetic. I know what you're saying here about it being food-based, but there are a lot of synthetics. So they're actually manufactured, I presume, from petroleum in some way. The chemical structure is altered to produce these vitamins and minerals. But what we're saying here is that one of the reasons that we choose this one is because this is food state. So it's based on foods that are possibly grown in a particular way, and then this tablet is formulated in that style.
there's a very informative history behind that note, where in 1924, the pharmaceutical industry found in a laboratory a chemical that looked like vitamin C. And so they then spent a decade producing chemicals in laboratories similar to vitamins. And in the First and Second World War, these supplements were put into American soldiers' rations. And then in the 40s, 50s, this whole health food industry arose. And in the 90s, subsequent to work out at Bristol Cancer Centre, showing that these were not very effective, in fact, could be detrimental, that food-based nutrients, however, are very effective. And so in the 90s and since then, it's become increasingly obvious that, that a nutrient in the way of a chemical doesn't work, but a food based matrix of nutrients does. Example, an apple. An apple has very little vitamin C, but it has about 50 other ingredients which are similar to vitamin C or which act with vitamin C in the body to support its action. So the effect of an apple is like a huge dose of vitamin C in the fact that it is not a chemical, it is a combination, a matrix. Nature provides these immense living forms of innumerably complicated ingredients coming together. And with our experience, and this is Ayurveda tradition of knowing the relationships we have with each specific food, and then we actually get a very wholesome insight into how to create health. And so it's just fitting in with that paradigm to use a food matrix based combination of nutrients which are much more natural for our system, which we evolved in using these complex matrices rather than single chemicals out of laboratories. So that's why we go food-based.
That's why we go with this particular one. Well, it's a very popular product, I have to say, and a lot of people reorder it, so it must be working for people. I'm just looking at the ingredients here. I did hear a program yesterday about vitamin D3 and the importance of vitamin D3, which I think a lot of the time we manufacture through our skin, through sunlight, but it seems to be really, really important for immunity. So I see it's got vitamin D3, I see it's got vitamin E, it's got vitamin C, it's got a lot of minerals. I'm beginning to think it might be called 50 plus because it's got more than 50 things in it, but maybe not. I can't count them all. Sorry, Dr. Brennan, you were going to say something.
Yeah, you're mentioning vitamin D. Even our skin's ability to create vitamin D from sunlight deteriorates in time, which is a reason why everyone really in the Northern Hemisphere where we live should have a vitamin supplement, vitamin D3 supplement from about this time, from September until through to May. So everybody should do that, but especially the elders.
Okay, very good. Well, it's not the only Cytoplan product we sell. I mean, we do have specific vitamin D3, which I think the doctors do prescribe to people that they feel are deficient in B3, and we've the B vitamins as well, and we have the prostate support and a lot of other ones. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just share my screen for a minute, if you can just hold on there, and I'll bring people to our.
While you're sharing, I mean, this is very compatible for people who have gluten problems or vegetarians or vegans even. You know, they can use this product.
Yeah, I see it's a vegan. It says on it, yeah, 60 vegan capsules. So our website is ayurveda.ie. So I'll just go to the home screen on our website. So I'll show you where to find these products. So this is our website. You can see the first thing we have there is our free 7-lesson online course. So anyone that hasn't done that should register and do that. But if you go to our shop and you go to Cytoplan, you will see this range of products that are there from Cytoplan. So these are all food state vitamins and minerals, you know. So 50 plus is there. You can see it. So anybody that wants to take a look at it, they can go to our website and they can, you know, they can read about what's in it and everything like that, you know. So it's all there. So ayurveda.ie is the website, and aruland.co.uk is our starting website for our UK customers. So that's aruland.co.uk. So people can find it there. Okay, Dr. Brennan, anything else? I think Cytoplan is it's a charitable foundation, as far as I know. My understanding of it is.
Yes, that's true, Noel. It's another reason I like using them, because a portion of their profits are supportive to charities.
Okay, and you've been recommending this product for a long time.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
I'm got confidence in it. I like it.
Okay, Dr. Brennan, that's all we needed to discuss this morning. Thanks very much for giving us your time. And as I say, everybody, if you're interested in looking at the product, you can go online and you can read more about it there. Okay, Don, thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.